My name is Marlow Weston. I'm a cloud software architect specializing in resource management at Intel. So I am part of the CNCF Environmental Sustainability tag. I'm one of the chairs. So our work there is all about power optimization. Like, how do we minimize our power footprint, or well, really our carbon footprint, but also it comes down to power. And then how do you locate those workloads appropriately so it's the least carbon footprint possible at times when the customer really wants that to run. The other areas I work with are performance, because we care about performance at Intel. That's part of what we do. So we're trying to make sure that the workloads also run quickly, which sounds at odds, but there's a lot of space within Kubernetes for optimization. And until we get to that crossroads where the two are at odds, which we're nowhere near right now, it's all about resource management optimization. I think you're going to have to move there, because as we're talking about the AI ML space, that looks a lot like HPC, except it's not an HPC system, because there you have rack 1, rack 2, rack 3, rack 4, and you're co-locating your workloads appropriately. You can't do that when you have this amorphous blob of compute over here and another one over here. You have to get more intelligent about how you do the scheduling. So Kubernetes has some challenges that are more complex than what we had with classic HPC as far as where we're going in the future. So it's an exciting time because there's a lot to do. We look at the tooling. We have a new green reviews group, and the green reviews, their job is to go in, look at a project and say, this is your performance profile and this is how you might be able to change it. We have a landscape doc that I own, which includes all of the tooling. So it has the tooling, what research is going on, what organizations are available that are focused on sustainability. But overall, the thing that companies care about most is money. And so when you start looking at that, the carbon footprint is one word, but it's really how much money are they going to save on power. I think right now it is anemic. It needs more people involved. It needs more individuals that are able to understand these more complex systems. There's a lot of very excited new people without the experience. The problem is there's not as many experienced people as I would like to see who can help design. So sometimes people are like, I want this shiny new feature, and they're only looking at that feature. But right now, there's a lot of tech debt within the kubelet that needs to be addressed before we go too much further. What I'd really like to see is more people that are experienced, that are involved, who has experience in distributed systems, in AI, in HPC, get involved within the community to help the designs for the future. There's a CAP called dynamic resource allocation that lets you choose part of a GPU instead of a whole GPU and put just that in a pod. So there's a way to schedule all the way up parts of resources instead of one-to-one resources like you normally do in Kubernetes. So there's a lot of work that needs to get done, and we really need more people, specifically experienced people, involved in that space.